Hey Heidi, how's it going? We just made this pepper shaker out of walnut about an hour and a half ago. We're going to make a salt shaker out of maple. I saw these on Etsy and I thought that'd be good for craft shows, so you might make some yourself. They're really easy. Hey Manuel, how are you? A little flat spot still. Still. Still a little bitty flat spot. Right there. All right. This is one we made earlier. Let me grab a pen. Hey, Georgie. Hey, Pedro. Hi, Golden Lion. How are you? We're going to make a salt shaker to go with this walnut salt pepper shaker. Hey, do me a favor and hit that like button, everybody. Thanks so much. Matthew, hello. I do have channel memberships where you get behind the scenes looks and dedicated member only videos and live chats. Oops, sorry guys. Hey, Lucas. Man, still that big. Still not what I like. I thought it would be better than that. We're going to put the tailstock that doesn't have any tips in it. Man, things just all over the place. That's just not good enough. We can do better. We have to. Oh man, come on. Hey, K-Dub. Well, man, not exactly what I was wanting. This chuck, I don't know. I thought I'd do a little bit better job. Not bad. Hey, Kevin, what are you doing, man? Well, Kevin, earlier we made a walnut pepper shaker. Now we're making a walnut salt shaker. Salt shaker's a little shorter. That's okay. Let's put some finish on it. How are you doing today, Kevin? There's some maple. That's pretty. It's just maple. That looks pretty good, though. I like it. It does that. Hello, Gita. So now let's take this over and put the finish on the bottom, and we'll see how it looks. We still got to sand a little bit in here. So let's go over to the workbench. Let me grab the walnut version. There's the walnut and there's the salt. It's a little shorter. I'm fine with that. Getting those little cracks and crevices. I think it's pretty. And you know, the one I saw on Etsy, I think they were the same height. I don't know, maybe I should have made it a little taller. What do you think? I kind of like the difference in height. Now, if we drilled correctly, that's a little close. I kind of dig the different heights. Bam! All right. I still want to work on getting this finish is better than it was before. So I found these stoppers on Amazon. I got an assortment pack. Oh, crap. What is that? I thought I measured it correctly. So it fits well here. I guess I'm going to have to look for a different size. I mismeasured for this one. It came with a lot of different sizes, though, so very inexpensive. If you want to make these, message me and I'll send you the link. So I could have done a little better measuring that hole. I might get my 7/8 inch bit out. Let me find it. Let's go drill that out a little bit. Yeah, I like the two heights. Kind of dig them. You know, that's the thing. We're not a I'm not a factory. So I like it to be irregular and to look like someone made it in their shop on their lathe, which is actually the case. So. A little uneven, but I think it'll work. Kevin, it's pretty cool, man. I saw some a few weeks ago on Etsy, and I was like, you know what? I've got a lot of wood. Let's make them. Not sure what I did wrong, but still definitely the wrong size hole. So let me see if I have any smaller. That's why I got the variety pack. You know, some of these craft places want to charge you $1 a piece. I think I got all these. There's like 40 or 50 pieces for, man, I want to say like less than $10 US. And that's why, look, bam, there's one that fits. Should they be the same? Sure. There we go. Okay, we'll sand this to clean it up and then touch it up with some more finish, and this thing's ready to roll. Oh, yeah, Kevin. It sucked a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how to rechuck this. As you saw, my pin jaws weren't as precise as I thought they would be. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping that would be a little better than the first time. So, I'm not hating that. Let's go put them on the nice piece of wood and show you. I think I just got it dirty with my finger, my hand or something. So I got to clean that up with some sandpaper. But hey, I think those would be make for some great craft show sellers. And the good news is this one only took us 40 minutes. When I made this, it took over an hour. So I'm getting faster. And honestly, I think I should be able to make, I don't know, 4 of these, 2 sets in an hour probably. John up north, what's up, man? John, pretty cool, man. Hit me up if you want to make some. I'll send you the link to get these little stoppers. Very cheap. I think I'm going to make another set. You guys want to make another set? Let's do it. So here's my challenge. So let me walk you through it. So I mount them on the lathe, then I shape them. Then I drill the hole. My problem is, how do I get this to be a cleaner cut? Because I've tried to put this in the chuck. It doesn't hold real well. I tried pin jaws, which, it wasn't true. So I'm wanting to get a very better finish. What do you think? I'm going to sand this up real quick. Because I got it a little dirty somehow. Let's go do this. Hey, let's go finish this alive center. I'm not sure, man. I tried it. How about this? Let's we're gonna go cut this off, the other piece, which is in the hole. Do the rounding. Okay. Do the rounding, drill the holes and stopper, reverse the piece, re-true. Yeah, that's probably that would probably do it. Maybe I need to start doing that. But hey, this is a piece of elm from my backyard we made earlier in the last week on my live. I'm gonna go cut that off because that's a whole section of elm. I'm gonna cut that off, sand it, put some more Danish oil on that. I'm gonna redo that because it's got a lot of tear out. So let's go do that real quick. And then we might try to make another set of these with Kevin and John's suggestions. Thing I haven't done, I did not true it up. That could be it. Let's keep going. Good suggestion, guys. Appreciate it. I'm pretty happy with this. This is my first hollow form. That is elm, right? Yeah, I harvested it from my backyard 4 or 5 years ago, and I've got a bunch left. And I think I'm going to be making a lot of hollowed forms. Hollow, what are they called? Yeah, hollow forms. I'm really liking it, trying to learn, so appreciate you guys hanging out. Rumpel, how's it going, buddy? Or good evening to you. I don't know if my parting tool's long enough for this. Man, I hate that my tool rest slips all the time. All right, guys, we have 36 likes. Please go smash that like button for me. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see if we can clean this end up. I'm tempted just to sand that, guys. Well, it's just fragile, you know what I mean? I don't want to put a lot of pressure here. Trying to think how I want to try to clean this up. What do you guys think? Any good ideas for finishing that bottom? I think that'll work as a jam. Yep, that's what I'm doing, John. Yep. That ought to work. Yeah, thanks, John. That's exactly what I'm doing. I just switched to the tiny pin jaw, so I think that's going to be the best bet. Hey, Plywood, how's it going, man? BW, what's up, buddy? Just trying to smooth out the bottom of this, my first hollow form. Yeah, it's a piece of elm from my backyard. That's better than it was, but I'd like it to be better, but Which traditional tool would be better? Yeah, BW, which traditional tool? I used a gouge, but Bowl gouge. You know, I did not use my bowl gouge. Let's try. See if I can get any better finish with it. Oh, a push cut? It's just hard to get to, you know what I mean? With a push. I don't want to break anything either. I don't want that jam chuck to mess anything up. It's kind of, eh. Yeah. I think I'm just going to keep sanding. Lesson learned. Next time, try something different. I'll watch some of BW's videos and get a little better. Because that guy knows what he's doing. It went good. I did the hollowing last week. Put multiple coats of Danish oil. It's a little weird hollowing something out without being able to see it. Hey, Ren. All right, let's get some Danish oil on this thing. How many wands do you have done so far, BW? BW's got an order for like, I think, 400 wands out of ash. I think the last video I saw of you, you said you made one in 4 minutes, I think. Gosh, that looks like crap. BW, how do you use cold jaws when you have a lip on it? I'll make the next one better. I see what you're saying. All right. All right, BW, here it is. Here's my first hollow form. And let me show you the finial, BW. 83. Thanks, man. It's from my backyard. And then here's the finial I made. I'm going to redo the finial right now. I want to sand it better. I can get a better finish on it. I want it to be better. Hey, for my first one, I'm really happy. I got it pretty thin. I'm not sure. How thin do you make yours? So that's too small. 1/2 inch. That's about what mine is. I would say 3/8 to half is where mine is. Oh, I just realized I need an extra set of screws, and this would have worked better, I think. Yeah, that's probably why I had a little slop on it. We'll put these on, and then we're going to refinish that finial, see if we can get a better finish on it. I think it can be better, so. And it's not a big deal. It already has a lip on it, so just a matter of changing out my jaws. Hey, BW, what are you making this week on your live on Sunday? Yeah, I've got more chucks. Yeah, I think I'd rather just leave. Yeah, I should have one set up for each. I've got like 4 or 5 chucks, but that's running pretty true. For sanding, I think it'll work. Oh, you're going to be on Saturday. Well, that's different for you. I'll see if I can make it. What time's Saturday? Oh, nice. Mm. Let's see if it made any difference. Yeah, that looks better doing that extra sanding. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. It was a little rough. I wanted to spend a little more time. Okay. I like that. Okay. Good. Makes me feel better. I wanted it to be a little cleaner. Hey, Miguel. How's it going? All right, let's use some sanding sealer first. Then it'll dry, then we'll put some finish on. Then we'll add our abrasive wax. We're also going to, actually I'm wrong. I want to sand this more, I forgot. Let's see if we can make this shine without finish. Let's try it. So right now we're at 220 grit. We're gonna go up to 1,000 grit. See if we can get a better finish. Let's go with the grain. And if I was a better wood turner, I wouldn't have to do as much sanding, but yeah, my tools might not have been sharp, might not have used good process. Okay, that's 400. Just to get rid of some of the previous grit's dust. Let's go to 6. Whoops, whoopsie. I think I get a little carried away with that thing. Come on, dude. What am I doing here? Yeah, we should. I'd love to. I'm having a good time making them. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's starting to get shinier just by sanding. Now let's go to 800. Yeah, hit me up, man. All right. Now we're gonna do 1,000 grit as soon as this dries, and then we're gonna put finish on. And you know, I don't know, I'm trying to get the best finish I can. Yeah, BW, I did. I love how you can add color to your pieces. I did a live a couple of days ago where I used a mini paint sprayer to paint a spinning top. So I'm wanting to use it to add some color to my turnings. Because I really like what you do with those hollow forms. It's pretty amazing. Oh, hello. I couldn't resist. I'm going up to 3,000. Okay, 3,000's left, and then we're doing finish. Kevin Sprague wood turning's awesome, man. I've been watching him for a while. too. I hope we get a better finish this time. All right, here's some sanding sealer. Let that dry, and then we'll put some shine juice on it. We'll sand it one more time. That's sanding sealer, Kevin, but I'm going to be using my own shine juice. And then I talked to Jeff with 2-minute turning the other day. He told me, I said, hey, how do I get these ornaments shinier? He said sand them to 3,000, and then for the final coat of finish, use pure lacquer. And what I've been doing is a 1/3 lacquer, 1/3 BLO, and then 1/3 acetone. But I'd like it to be shinier, so I'm really hoping this technique, well, you can already look. This is just with sanding sealer. It already has a natural sheen, and that's because we sanded it to a high grit. So, because I really, man, when you put so much time into one of these pieces, you want it to be nice, you know what I mean? And of course, I'm going to be listing this for sale as well. Unless my wife wants to keep it in the house, but we'll see. Okay, so that's sanding sealer. We're going to sand that off with 3,000, then ready for finish. All right. That's just the alcohol to clean the dust off. Really, BW? Well, didn't know that, because that would save some time, you know what I mean? I'm just listening to advice from turners that have more experience, you know? Trying to learn as I go. So here's some shine juice. There's the first coat of shine juice. Yeah, we're gonna get there, Rumple. We're gonna see what it looks like after it dries. Because what we're gonna do next is, if we might put on one coat of 100% lacquer. That's a lot better. Man, that made a big difference sanding with all the grits. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. There was a lot of tear out you guys may or may not have seen. Yeah, I'm so glad I did that, because I'm happy with that. That's a nice shine, but let's get some just lacquer and see what it looks like. I've got to go stir it up real quick. All right, we're going to put just pure lacquer on it. That's 100% lacquer. Semi-gloss. Man, I'm liking it. Four or five coats. Wow, really? That's funny, Dan. So 4 or 5 coats? Okay, let's try it. You know, I'm looking for glass, so I'm all about trying to improve it. Man, that's looking pretty good, y'all. Yeah, it's looking good, Kevin. This is looking better than any of my others. But I am trying to, on my ornaments, I don't think I would go to this much trouble. But for finials, especially if I'm trying to sell these hollow forms, absolutely I want to work on getting the finish as high quality as I can. All right, that's looking good. Oopsie. That's true. So I should get my buffing wheel out. I've never even used it, but I've got one. Guys, I'm going to stop there. I'm happy. That's like the third or fourth coat. Because, man, that thing is shiny. BW, do you use the abrasive paste? Because I've got some abrasive paste. I can use it, and then after that, wax it. Sir, yes, sir. Okay. It's not Yorkshire grit, but it's, you know, it's a YouTuber sent me some. Dude, that's looking legit. So I don't need to wax after that. Buff until it gets hot. You guys want to buff it? Let me find my buffing wheel. I've got one, but I don't think I've ever used it. Hmm. So you can feel some friction, some heat on it. Well. Oh, wow, this is a brand new buffing wheel. Do you guys use the... Don't get it hot with your hand. You mean buff it with a rag? Oh, it feels hot. That's hot enough. Let's see what it looks like. Come on. That's a big difference, you guys. That's a big difference. The shop light looks great. That's a huge difference, guys. Hold on. Let's go put it on a nice piece of wood. Well, not really, but whatever. Man. I'm not hating it, guys. Man, I'm so glad I did that. Thanks for all your advice, guys. For my first one, I'm so excited. I'm really happy with that. Thank you to everyone for your advice and well wishes, but I even got a good fit on the finial. Thanks, Rumple. All right, and you know what? For those who missed it, here is the pepper shaker we made today. We made this around 12 p.m. And then we just made the matching. When I say matching, it's a little different size. But we made the salt shaker as well out of maple. Oh, that's awesome, BW. All right, you know what we need to do, guys? I tried out my painter. Here's one of the top. This is the top I made yesterday. It spins really well. Whoops. This one, you have to give it a little. What I've realized, when you make it out of one piece like this one, it spins really true. When you make it out of two pieces of wood, they do pretty well, but that spins truer and longer. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you sticking around. Please like, subscribe. Oh, man, we got 66 likes. Thanks, guys, so much. Hope you have a good one. BW, Kevin, was it Dan? Who else? Or was it Mike? Yeah. Thanks for the advice, guys. Really appreciate that. I'll catch you on the next one. I'll be live tomorrow at least once. So have a great one. Ooh, we should be, W. Let's do a live together. We'll do that. I'm sure yours will be quicker.